Hello friends, welcome back. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about wrapper classes in Java. So wrapper classes is a concept which we all need to understand. In this lecture, we will cover it. So wrapper classes. What are wrapper classes in Java? So Java provides us with 8 wrappers for our primitive data types. So primitive data types are data types we seen in the data types lesson where we have int, float, double, long, boolean and character, all the different types of primitive data types. There are 8 primitive data types. So these data types are all you seen. There are no methods on those data types. They are all not objects. So Java is an object-oriented programming language where the constructs are should be there should be objects so that we can handle them specifically. So Java provides us with the solution of wrapper classes, which will wrap around the particular primitive data types and provides us with the wrappers. And these wrappers can be used. You have handful of methods that can be used to manipulate their particular primitives. Example of wrappers will be like for boolean it's boolean, which starts with capital because it's a class, and similar to that, for int and character, their wrappers will be for int it is integer and char it is character. And um, one more thing about wrapper classes is that it has like methods to parse and do string representations. Everything there is methods to handle the particular wrappers. So each wrapper class will have its own different set of methods. We will discuss when the practical session will come. Now let us discuss about wrapper classes advantages. So the first advantage is that we can use wrapper classes in collections. So collections does not support primitive data types, but it will support wrappers, and we have to use wrappers in collections. Next one thing is synchronization. So synchronization is a process of inter-thread communication process. So we will discuss about synchronization when the multi-threading lesson will come. For now, it's thing like it's a feature of threads. So it will allow communication between different threads, and this is possible only if it is an object. So wrapper classes are provided to have that feature for data types. And next feature is mm, serialization. So serialization is process of converting our particular file into particular class into a writable file, a writable byte stream. So in this process also is possible if only the particular data type is converted into a wrapper. So next we will discuss about some of the common methods which are available in the wrapper classes. So the first one is the parse method. So parse followed by the type name will be the primitive method name. For example, for double will be double dot parse double. So it will parse the particular string into the particular data wrapper class, and like that it will help to parse the string. Next type of method is constants. So there are some static constants which are available in the wrapper classes for each wrappers, so that maximum limit length, maximum length, size, these all things will be automatically we can get it from the static constants. And next things is the value of method. So if you want to have we check the value of a particular primitive data type and assign it to a wrapper, we can use the value of a particular value of method. Next one is the string two string method. Two string method is overridden in each wrappers, so that the string representation of the particular wrapper will be provided, and this is used helpful if you want to print the particular wrapper's value. And that is it for the theoretical session on wrapper classes. And now let us see some programs based on wrapper classes. Now let us see a program based on wrapper classes in Java. So here in this program, I am printing out the constants which are available in the wrapper classes. So you can see here max value is a constant which is available on the particular wrapper, and that value will print what is the maximum value of the particular wrapper that will be printing. Next type is bytes. So bytes constant will print the number of bytes which is there in the particular wrapper. So that's how these two constants will work. Next type of constant is double dot infinity. So if there is some division operation and we are dividing it with zero, at that time infinity will come. So to have that value, or there is in Java, there is a feature of infinity, positive infinity and negative infinity. If the numerator is negative, then the value will be negative infinity. If the numerator is positive, then if you divide it with zero, the result will be positive infinity. So I'm checking in the if loop whether that value is equal to positive infinity. When you divide double numbers, this is possible. And let us see the output of this program. So here we can see the output as came, and these constant values are getting printed. And this is it for this program. I'll come back with another program. Now let us discuss about another program in wrapper classes. In this program, we are going to use print out all the methods which are present in the wrapper classes. One by one, we will print out most of the methods which are present in the wrapper classes. So we'll start with an integer wrapper. So here I am putting an integer dot value of. So the value of method we can use to give the particular primitive value, and you will get the particular wrapper of that is used to return you the wrapper object. There is a constructor which is available for the wrappers, but it has been deprecated since Java 9. So we cannot use that constructor to create a particular wrapper. So you have to use the value of method to create the wrapper. And next thing is double dot value of. So you can see the value of method will can take either a particular integer value or a double value, or it can have a string also as a overloaded method. So it is having an overloaded feature. So here we am supplying with the string value in the double dot value of, and after that getting the max value of two numbers. So we can get the max value of two numbers using the double dot max value of method, max value method, max method. And now after that I'm using the long to parse a long type. And after that I am checking for characters each letter function in character wrapper. So characters also has a wrapper class. So in this character wrapper class we can check for a particular way letter alphabet is a letter or not. Alphabet which is a letter or not, we can check. Next thing is the string method. So integer dot to string, it will what it will do is we can use the get the string representation of the particular wrapper by using this method. And finally I'm using the creating a double and getting the double value. So the double value can be returned from the particular wrapper. That is all the functions which are there in the particular wrapper classes. Let us see the output of this program. So here we can see one by one each values are getting printed. So if we check with the corresponding print statement, the values are coming correctly. And you can see one by one. So here you can see each letter is getting false for at the rate symbol. So at the rate symbol is not a letter. So that is how the output of this program. So, thank you for watching this lecture on wrapper classes. In this lecture, we have covered about wrapper classes in Java. So, what are the wrapper classes and how we can use the wrapper classes different methods. Also, we have seen the constants which are available in the wrapper classes. Also, thank you for watching. I will come back with another lecture.